Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gonna do?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. 180. 180 shot.
Right to the air, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 1. 44-yard line.
Here's carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, here's Tutin. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
11 empty. Here we go. 11 Mike.
They'll go again here with Tutin. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Chiefs territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And they send them back in motion right. 2nd down give to Tutin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
On 1, ready?
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Headed out right. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long.
Let's get set. 11 empty. 11. 180. 11 Thomas. MT, Kate. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. caught at the 10-yard line. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of... back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up!
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go! Take off!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Let's go now!
Running for the marker on second. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
1st and 10 from the 43. They give it to him again. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. I'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass, gets you some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now, 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trap 60, trap 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Rolling from the gun here. Works it down to the edge of the red zone. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Go! Cougar 19. 18 Rebel. 18 Rebel.
He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. This is ahead for about 5. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Slot man motioned over. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll run for this. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus and even more so for the conversion.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
On the give, it's Tootin. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense in the hurry up here. Hand off to Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Gun. Cut. 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's got his man. Thomas has it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Has it downfield, working the left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll run it from the gun. He's up for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Chiefs look like they have it. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Taking a shot deep here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. That is Caleb Branshaw. Which will wind up out of bounds on the return as they take over the enemy 40 following that INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns. to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was a practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot. 11 Tommy.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. David Ojabo making that tackle. He goes to the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Now Burrow. Setting up the screen. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody read lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Here we go. Can. Stop. 11 Thomas.
Motioning the tight end now.
Stop.
Third and long. Here's Burrow. Completed left side to Thomas. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass caught by his tight end. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. From the gun on third down. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw here. It isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. Now looking to throw. Chased out to his right. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. to throw. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Throwing here just before halftime. That's cut beyond the marker. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running this one left. Shoves him off. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's the Chiefs' first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
Number 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Guys play straight ahead. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Oh, he puts it in the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Jaguars get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? Lights up.
Over back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another carry for him. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Jaguars into punt formation. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Back to the well again. And he's not going to get the first. He needed real close, though. Timmy Brock gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Cowboy 80.
There's a dive up the middle. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running back used it on the draw. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. As Andre Cisco hauled him down there.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Chiefs football, and their season will be over if they don't erase this deficit. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Right now, boys. Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves. Check God. Check go.
This time it's a passing play. He's on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Cougar 19. Watch out.
Handoff now from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Kate, you really do love those 5-yard gains on 1st down. You know what it kind of feels like? It kind of feels like making pars on the golf course, on the par 3s. And now, on the par 5s, you can go let it rip.
Here we go.
Second down gear to Tootin. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Working quickly here.
11 Thomas.
Burrow gets it out one quick. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the
11. Stop.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front. But it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 12. Can. Stop.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
On 1.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Timeout taken by Kansas City in 2nd. Big moment here in their quest to become AFC champs. We've got 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. He rolls to his right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contesting any kind of shot plays deep.
Second down run, good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
19 Tiger.
Dropping back to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Set. Rocco Eady. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Get out of here with a win, 19 tight.
Desperation time here. Takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Jaguars nearing a win here with a 14-point lead.
On one, ready?
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hand off to the back. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They give it to him again. And he has the Jaguar first down, Brock. They can run out the clock on this win. Working quickly here.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jacksonville.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Inside give here for Tootin. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down, they need 7.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Logan Cook to kick off.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now give left side. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now give running right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for